U.S. Attorney Jeff Sessions announced he would be rolling back a policy that cleared the way for legal marijuana.
But a new op-ed says that move puts our country in reverse, saying, quote, Sessions is taking us backwards. Why not begin regulating and taxing a rapidly growing industry that could fund important government projects while helping to make it use safer by keeping it off the streets? With us right now is the author of that op-ed, Fox News Medical A-Team's Dr. Manny Alvarez. Dr. Alvarez, surprised by this.
I know.
Legalize it. Just legalize it.
Look, from a medical perspective, I've been monitoring this for a long time. My position has changed over the years for a lot of reasons. Number one, the genie's out of the bottle. You cannot have multiple states around the country legalizing marijuana, 28 states making medical marijuana legal, and all of a sudden say, by the way, we want to continue this status quo. There's an amendment that's going to come up now for renewal, January 19th, which has been in the books now for a couple of years now, which does not allow the federal government to use dollars to prosecute legal states' use of marijuana once they have adopted it. So what I'm saying now from a medical perspective, I'm very interested in taking marijuana off the Category 1, making it equal to heroin as a drug. It isn't. Every single medical society in the world says it isn't. The AMA just had a meeting in December and says, look, take it off as a Category 1 drug because it isn't. Okay. And that would allow at least medical research to continue so that we can see if whatever parts of the plants work for medical use, we can then study them further.
I'm with you on the medical use, but I have talked to drug counselors because opioids, as you know, are devastating families, devastating communities. I've talked to drug counselors and I've talked to law enforcement, and they say pot is a gateway drug to these other drugs. And that's from drug counselors, too, who've said to make it illegal if you want to stop the opioids.
I think that there's a lot of hearsay. I think there's anecdotal reports that point to that direction. Listen, I'm not saying that drugs are good in general. I'm not saying that. But when you have 88,000 people die from alcohol-related illnesses in 2017 and you have 0 death from marijuana, you have to wonder, are we talking about the same apples and oranges? Look at cigarettes, for instance, right? All these things are quite dangerous in many, many ways. It had to take the federal government to get involved in alcohol regulation, right? I can't sell my moonshine out of my basement in Cresskill because you don't know the quality of it. So there's regulations that the federal government had to get involved with serious substances like alcohol and cigarettes.
To summarize, you said, look, it's here. So be practical about it. Regulate it is what you're saying.
That's what I say. You got to get involved. Don't bury your head in the sand. Get involved. See what you want to do. Take it off the Category 1, and let's move on and see if we can do something.
I think it makes kids lazy, and I'm really troubled by the government normalizing it. That's just my opinion as a mom doctor.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
All right, Dr. Manny, create some waves by writing that pro-marijuana story.